when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my name.
When I put this steering wheel on, it don't matter if I put it on too far to the left or too far to the right. No matter what, it's always gonna be perfect. All right, about to put the sixes on the tires. They already took one. Got everything crammed up in here, boy. Let's get it. Dang, so the wheels got a direction, and these is put on the wrong direction. So he had this like this was gonna be on the left side, but for those of you who catch it, this is the passenger wheel. I know there's a lot of boys with big wheels that don't know the directions when it comes to wheels. I'm real anal about that. Got them crammed up in here.
First, let me say I know he'll be proud of me doing this for him. But we are on our way to go get the rims put on the car.
All right, so I'm in Mr. Glass 72. I'm on the road getting ready to go to my next destination to get the rear end shortened and do whatever else needs to be done so that I can get these sixes on here, because now I'm ready. Traffic is built up. It's an overcasty day. It is what it is, but hey, we out here, we riding. Hopefully y'all can see me. You know our brother's dark. You know our brother's dark. All right, hopefully y'all can see me now. Sliding into 72 in traffic again. Right over here is where I had ran out of gas at. Y'all see right over there past that sign right there. I was stuck on the side of the road, just got on the freeway. But ironically, my needle still broke. Cause I'm a thug, I ride like that. But nah, I just slapped a cool, you know, 5 on pump 3. You know what I mean? So I should be able to get to where I need to go and go from there. But other than that, we are on our way to the Ontario area to go film. Do y'all see this fool in the background? I thought that was her. I can see it. Anyway, but we're on our way to Ontario. About the duster, look. On our way to Ontario so that we can go film real quick, y'all. Peace. So, for those of y'all who know, Mr. Glass has no radio in it right now. Well, she does, but it's a dummy radio, it's not real. So, does anybody else who be in their old school with no radio, y'all be thinking like deep thoughts? Like for some reason I just had like a flashback of like last night's chicken. And I'm just sitting there imagining myself eating chicken while I'm driving in the 72.
I'm losing my fingers neck and mind right now, eating all this chicken.
Shit crazy, I need a radio. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got the thug life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? Creeping down the back street on D. Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all.
But now I see how you were there for me.
About to pull up. I ain't been up here in a while, I ain't gonna lie. Hitting switches. Okay, I didn't see the dip at all. The car's telling me to fasten my seatbelt because it felt crazy vibes. Look, I ain't lying. My stuff still works. Yep, this is the right spot. Damn, let me turn the seatbelt light off for y'all real quick. Ruining my video. Ooh, they got a smooth 58 sitting outside though. Well, and they got a rag house. Let's pull up and see what they talking about. Let the Lowrider head see real quick. Oh, for those of y'all wondering, we are Connected Concepts with K's. Mm-hmm. He's getting this one cut? Oh, she's putting bags on it.
Taking out the cut.
Really?
Yeah. This is a rare one right here too. This is factory swivel. This is from Mexico.
Oh shit, yeah.
Only sold in Mexico. The dude that bought it's got a few of them. Had it imported like 30 years ago.
Yeah, you know I know about this.
Yeah, I never knew they made factory swivels in a floor shifter.
Let me check this shit out. Ooh-wee.
It's different.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me
Super
wrong.
seat, y'all.
It's different.
I think it was. I ain't gonna slam it. Well, cause I can't.
It's got a lot of potential though.
I hate slamming doors.
It's going from here in the paint store and paint shop, and then they're gonna.
Are they gonna change it, or are they gonna paint it back black?
No, I'm actually gonna change it to like a silver blue.
Oh man, I like the black.
That's what you tell me.
All right, everybody. Just as promised, the raffle for the 71 has began. Make sure you go over to the raffle creator link that's in the bio. Get you a ticket. Spots are $100. I have 230 spots available. Spots have already started to fill up, so make sure you get your ticket as soon as possible. As soon as the raffle has filled up, the car will be given away. If you're within the U.S., shipping is free. Outside of the U.S., you are responsible for your own shipping. All right, ladies and gents, congratulators and haters. Today, and I'm so sorry that every time I go film, it's overcasty. This is California for y'all. Let me see, maybe if I do it like this, I'll look a little better. There we go. So, something that I need to let y'all know. I purchased something else that I have always wanted. Most people, black, let's just go ahead and say it, probably would never purchase what I just purchased. I am a true car enthusiast. I love cars. I've always said to myself, one day I'm gonna get one of those because I wanna see what I would do to it. So I went ahead and I purchased it. Had to think about it for a little bit. Again, I'm not the type of person I just buy because I can get it or whatnot. I really have to think things out these days. It's on its way. It should be here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm hype because I mess with the culture because I'm a car guy. I know there's probably gonna be some of you that's gonna be like, I don't know, where would you go and buy that? That's fine. I don't care. I'm happy. I can't wait for it to get here. I can't wait to see what I'm going to do with it. Let's get it, y'all. All right, y'all see it. I wish the sun was out, but I guess we can pull it out again later. 1936 Ford with a Chevy motor. Yes, Chevy motor. You know, these guys, they, you know, you find random parts and you just throw it on there. She's a runner. Tires are ball, but it came with 2 new tires. These are 18-inch wheels. I have an idea what I want to do, but the way it looks right now is actually not a problem for me. I will roll it just like this, but I do want to do a couple things and tweak it out. Old school fire extinguisher, dual carb. Oof. I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies are, like I told you on another video, my allergies is like through the roof. So trying to keep blowing my nose. You know, some wild stuff up in here. Ooh. Got the vent to keep me cool. It's chopped. I don't know by how much. I'll actually find out. Interior I'm going to work with. You know, I gotta blow my nose, y'all. I'm gonna continue. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. So interior needs a little bit of work, but you know, in most cases, this is how they look. It even came with a Porsche. Actually, that's not even Porsche. What does that say? Oh yeah, it's Porsche, California. So y'all see it, high shifter. Actually, it's automatic. It's not even a shifter, so I can just roll, but it's high. I love it. The steering wheel, I'm not really a fan of because it looks kind of cheap. I might powder coat the middle black, or I might just throw something else nice on there. Pinstripe, I think I'm gonna get rid of. To tell you the truth, I think in here I might spray gloss black. So I'm kind of playing with it. Obviously, you know, it has to be channeled and so forth because the body is sitting low. But yeah, look at this thing. Straight pipe headers. I don't know how that's gonna work in Cali. Look at this. You gotta love this. Come on now. Oh. So this is how you get the gas. So my battery, and right now it's on springs, gas tank, air shocks. Hold on, because I gotta grab this with 2 hands, y'all. Hold on. Little back window, the original gangster back window. Yes, sir. I am the owner of a rat rod. Who else y'all know rolling like me? Let's just keep it real. Like I said, man, GOAT. Crown myself, self-proclaimed GOAT. I own a rat rod. That's gotta go. One thing I gotta say, I'm not a spoiled person, so I'll change that up. Nothing wrong with it, nothing, you know, bad or anything. It's just, that's not my speed. This thing is low. I didn't realize it till after the first day I saw it, and I looked at pictures of this, and this don't match. But of course, I'll fix all that. Y'all will get to see me fix it up. You know, we got raw welds. It's a rat rod, right? That's what it's supposed to do. Love it. I'm here for it. What y'all think I'm gonna do to it? What y'all want to see done? Damn, I own a rat rod. This is hard.
Put it on a broker.
Wife's always in the pictures, all in the videos. Always in some stuff. Always in my videos. Dang, girl. Chilling out here in Sac. Boys riding through on a Saturday looking clean. Oh, I haven't heard that song in forever. Boy, showing the gold. I ain't Pomona, where you at? These boys outside.
Let me bring Drake in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the violence every payment. Say she don't fuck around with 30 shit. Take kids. Think you gon' fuck with me?
The most 98 all that out here, yeah. I like that shit.
It still has some veins. I wanna be the motherfucking bitch. I wanna be. I wanna be good with my friends.
Yeah, I hear you. He's too rough, huh? He's too rough, huh?
Coming from the street type of mentality, calling me.
I'll be the host. Under made the honor.
Right there. All right?
What?
We're going to do a big old...
Kwiaty rosną zawsze wszędzie, tam gdzie im najlepiej będzie. Kwiaty rosną zawsze wszędzie, tam gdzie im najlepiej.
My Uber for today, box chef. Yeah, my Uber. All right, just getting back from Sac and Stockton. This is some more rear suspension for my Cougar that I actually forgot to get last time. Things like my trailing arms and so forth. And I got this grill from Stockton. It is not a pristine. It is a used with flaws, grill, which is perfect because this is going on Raggedy Box. I don't want it to look pristine. I want it to look like how it is.
I'm an old Mac from way back. One of the original players from the Himalaya.
Before we get into the continuation of what I'm going to do with Raggedy Box, I want to put out a little disclaimer and another breakdown as to what's going on with this car again, because I don't read all the comments on YouTube anymore. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Every now and then I do see comments. So far I've seen a lot of people who's rocking with it. They're like, hey, I want to see what you do with Raggedy Box. Some people just don't get it. So I'm going to attempt to do this again for those of you who missed a previous episode. If you didn't see all the episodes as to what's going on, make sure you go back and check those out.
The champ is here.
Raggedy Box is a bonus extra car to my fleet. I'm not trying to go for the Rick Ross key. I'm not trying to get Lowrider of the year. I'm not trying to get Riddler of the year. I'm not trying to get any type of an award for this car, right? So I'm not worried about what people think about it. I'm building this car out of pure fun, things that I want to do, and I just want to experiment with an extra car. Now, not as a diss, some people in their life hasn't had the opportunity of having an extra car to just go and play with. So when you see me do things with this car, it's purely to have fun. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like therapy. You know, I'm just, one thing about me, y'all, that I need to go ahead and get out there, I don't want to make this long-winded, is I'm competing with myself. I always want to have, I have like a checklist of things in the car world that I want to do, or eventually have, or eventually, you know, do. One of them was to have a Patina car. This car is literally a real Patina car. I was going to paint it, I was going to do all of that, but I don't want to, because in a time frame of me buying this, I bought like 2 or 3 other cars, and now my mind is on those cars. I don't want to go all out on this one. Last episode, I showed y'all a candy red rag box Chevy on 26-inch wheels, fully done, twin turbo motor. So it's technically already been done. Why do it again? The thing about me, y'all, as far as with Cali Boy, is I like to be different. You have to be different in this lifetime. You have to stand out in order for people to remember you. If everybody goes and does the same thing, wet paint, 26s, QA1 suspension, etc., you're just gonna fall in line of the long list of other people. If I said, hey, old boy with the 26s and the candy paint on his box, you're gonna be like, which one? But if somebody was to tell you, hey, old boy with the Patina rag box, you're gonna be like, oh, Cali Boy. So some of y'all got what I just said. Some of y'all, it's gonna go over your heads, and it's going to continue to go over your heads. I'd rather be that one of one than one of 3,000. This is just an extra car. I'm having fun with it. I always want a Patina. I want to see where my mind takes me. The car game to me right now, people, they're not the creative anymore. Most of these guys don't even know what's even on their car. If you stop and be like, hey man, you know, such and such, they be like, what is that? Trust me, I'm really in this game. I know these guys don't know. Half these guys' wheels are in the wrong direction. This car is solely to have fun with. You guys can't have any scratches on your car. Me, I can throw shit at it and don't give a fuck. It's your boy Cali Boy. Keep up. This is a fun car. We're having fun here. There's nothing here serious. Another thing I just want to add before I go ahead and close this out is I know some of you guys are like, oh, that's ugly, it's not going to work. How do you know it's not going to work? It's never been done. If I ever do want to paint it, I can always take it to a body shop and have them do metal work and paint the car. Like, it's not that hard. But I'm showing you guys that there's other ways to get things done and make a name for yourself in this game, instead of having to do what those guys are doing. Because everybody on social media is always showing you that they're spending money, spending money, spending money. And not everybody's able to spend all this kind of money. I'm literally showing you to work with what you got and make a name for yourself. And the people in the back don't get this. I'm saving money on paint and body. It's not gonna cost me anything. The car's already Patina. And then whatever else I do on this build. So people, this is for educational purposes. This is for you. This is to open up the floodgates to be like, hey, be yourself. Don't worry about spending an arm and a leg like all these other guys, just to fall in the line of one of 3,000. Be yourself. That's what this is. Let's get it. All right, quick interlude. Because like I was saying earlier, I didn't want it to just end right there and be rust over here and then paint over here. I sanded a little bit down on this end, so where it's raw metal, if you can see it up in there, y'all, just to kind of help it to kind of fade into the other piece. That way it doesn't look like it was just like an added piece, but hopefully it works out in my favor. We'll see. So as I'm waiting for the battery to charge up, I went ahead and knocked this out real quick. Something else that I want to knock out while I'm waiting for the battery to charge is, again, this is Raggedy Box, okay? You're going to see some funny stuff, some silly stuff. You're going to see some stuff that, you know, you might question, but it all goes with the theme of the car, okay? This fender does not have the trim, the polish, the stainless steel trim that goes around the edge, right? If I message somebody like, hey man, let me get a trim or whatnot, they're probably gonna be like, yeah man, give me $300-400 bucks, man. You know, it's a box Chevy, it costs a lot of money. I don't want to spend that, obviously, because this is a budget build, right? So what I'm gonna do, prepare to laugh, I don't care. We're gonna use some of this chrome trim, and I'm gonna put it around this wheel well. Now it's probably going to be too shiny, so I'm probably gonna have to scuff it up, but that's fine as long as I get the overall look of a fender trim. Let's get it. Alright, so just a razor blade. You know, just kind of clean up the edges, pure freehand, like I'm you know what I mean? Damn. Cool thing about this kind of project is it doesn't matter if I fuck up, but I can pretty much tell you, being a goat, I don't mess up. You heard? Hit that with some sandpaper. Smooth out that edge. That's it. Looks like a chrome fender trim to me, huh? Same size as OEM. It is shiny right now. I am probably going to come back and I'll probably play with it, scuff a little edge piece or something just to see how it kind of turns out. I might even wipe some acetone on it to see if it just kind of dissolves the chrome, because obviously that's shiny chrome, that's not chrome. So I can tone it down, but hey, for whatever the price is for that bad boy, you can't beat it, man. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. So y'all boys keep spending all that money trying to keep up with the Joneses, or you can have fun like me and just throw cheap bands at something that makes you smile. Real quick, and of course I'm just BSing, you know, I'm not making sure that everything is pristine. I just wiped over it until it turned gray. You know, there's a few lines in it that I can smooth out, but the car is not pretty. This is the benefits of working on a Patina car. So as you can see, that bad boy doesn't stand out shiny. I could hit it maybe 2 more times, dull it down a little bit more, but that's not bad. All right, I got a little charge. Let's get back at it. So let me tell y'all what I did. I went with 180 grit sandpaper, and see now one thing about when you start doing stuff, you learn how to do it a little bit better the second time. So I love the first one, but now I know how I want it to look with the second one. So I went ahead and used the 180 grit, and because I know this is going to rust up good. Painted parts aren't going to rust up, only bare metal is going to rust, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of blend a little bit more into this instead of just being a straight line and then paint, right? I put my little emblem back here. It's gonna look dope. So I went ahead and sanded that down. It wasn't on camera. Got the metal a little bit more grinded down up in these areas. Feathered out how I wanted it to look with the brush. I like that wire brush. It literally helped me preserve the original look, and I was able to kind of design it how I want it to look. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put that potion. That was made, again, it was vinegar, peroxide, salt, no percentage or whatever. Just mix it in there, stir it. I got this. I'm going to pour some on here, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. All right, y'all, so check this out. I came outside, overcasty. Let me show y'all this rust. Yes, sir. That bad boy came out nice. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And see how I did it to where it kind of faded off into the neck? Damn, I'm doing this bad boy like art. Call me Leonardo da Cali boy. You know what I'm saying? But I got it to fade off a little bit instead of just being from here over. Now it looks like it kind of faded into that. I'm gonna put my logo back there. Well, not my logo, but the Caprice logo there. Don't mind my dog. Look at that. That's awesome. This side you can tell it's still kind of doing it. That's what's up. I am so hype about that. I'm like really stoked about that. I did that. I did that. I effed up my car. So by the time my polished trim comes, you know, clean off the top, and it's super dusty. I've been working on it. I'm not cleaning nothing right now until I'm ready. I went and I looked at my wheels today, the wheels that I want to get made for it. So I'm gonna start working on that. I'm not gonna tell y'all, man, just stay tuned. It is coming. All right, y'all want to hear and see something funny? Real quick, here's another update of how the rust is looking now. So I don't know if y'all can see right here in this shot right here, but when I sanded off the primer, it kind of made it look kind of shiny in here. Obviously, I don't want that. I want it to look matte and, you know, keep the patina look. So I am a vivid eBayer, right? I'm on eBay all the time grabbing stuff. I seen somebody selling a bottle of some matte clear. I'm like, cool, I'll buy it, I'll brush it on, or I'll sponge it on or something, put it on little sections. Let me show y'all the size of the bottle that they sent me, because again, I don't read the fine print. True guy fashion. I saw the picture of the bottle looked huge. Let me show y'all what I got. Let's see, you can see how big this is. This is crazy. I do not understand why in the world is it that big. Even when things go wrong, I'm always going to this a little bit. So even when things go wrong, I'm always a person that's like, okay, well, let me find a positive in this, right? So I'm still going to try to use this, right? Even though it's microscopic small. And let me tell y'all something. If this bad boy works to the way I want it to, I guess I'm going to be buying 428 different bottles, okay? I want to just try it with a little bit of a sponge. Not a sponge, but an actual cloth. Fuck it, I'll try it anywhere. Drying up quick, I can tell you that. I just mainly want it to look dry. Not, well, yeah, dry. See how now it looks shiny? I don't want it like that no more. I want it dull. It's already working, so let me fix this real quick. Looks like I need to buy 284 more bottles. I am not playing. If this makes it work, then so be it. I'm gonna let it dry first. I'm gonna wait, because one thing I do notice about it already is it's giving it like a darker tone. So let me let that dry first before I get carried away and get real mad. but it definitely is doling it out. So that might be the play. Or I can just let it just get dole on its own, because that's bound to happen. All right, next task is I was going to put the Caprice emblem back in its original spot. As you can see, I actually left the imprint, so I kind of had a little guide to stick it back on there. But one thing I didn't do was actually put it on there to realize the top is going to be a little bit too high. So I'm going to sand that down a little bit and just bring it down just a little bit lower to maybe like right there. That way the top doesn't go up too high. So I'm gonna have to sand it down a little bit. Maybe put some more of that vinegar and so forth on there to kind of get it to rust up, and then redo it again. That way I can have the emblems right there. So headed to a place to get the pieces polished that I used to deal with back in the day. Only problem is I haven't dealt with them in a while. I haven't had to get anything polished. So hopefully they're still there. If they're not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they were real cool, man. So hopefully they're still there. You see that bug? Oh, what you know about this? Jaguars. Been up here in a long time. Yeah, they should do all the polishing for me. All right, so on this one, this is obviously the original stuff. The chrome is trash. You know, there's little pits in it and so forth, if it zoom in on that. But it also has a lot of overspray on it. So you see, like, it's not that shiny right there. I'm gonna clean it up to at least, you know, the chrome pops a little better. It's not gonna be the best in the world, but one of the things that I got a homie, his name is Rick. And way back in the day, he always did this, and I never knew what the hell he was doing. Some people might know, some people might not. If you watch my slab video, you might have seen me do it. But you take some steel wool and you just rub it across it, and it makes it shinier. You know, it gets off any overspray, stuff like that. In this case, for y'all, okay, real quick, before you go run to the garage and do it, plastic, it might scratch it a little bit. If it's pure chrome, like chrome rims, so, you know, metal, stuff like that, you're good to go. But stuff like this, it might scratch it. Obviously, I don't care. But, you know, maybe if you rub it lightly, it'll work. Let's go. All right, just like that. I'm trying to get some of the dust out of it. Just like that. It looks a little bit more, you know, a little bit more chromer. Obviously, I don't want show quality chrome. I want it to still be, you know, patina style, but I do want to at least clean it up to the chrome that I do have, so that it pops the best that it can. Some of y'all are probably looking like I don't see the difference. I left a little piece so that y'all could see. So see how in here it looks, you know, nice, you know, a little bit better chrome. See how up in there is real dull. See the difference? It probably looks like crap in the sun, but okay, look at it like here. See how it looks like nice and chrome up in there, and up there is dull. That's basically what I did. You know, again, I didn't triple chrome it right now. I didn't dip it. I didn't gold plate it. I just got the overspray off, paint. It did help me get, like, where the chrome was chipping, it did, you know, knock a lot of that stuff off. It just cleaned it up. That's all. Anybody who takes a car over to a body shop, you know, and you got nice chrome wheels or your bumpers and so forth have overspray on it, and you'll know it, because when you go like this, it's gonna sound like that. Get you the nice fine grit steel wool and wipe it. It won't leave a scratch, it won't do anything, and it'll be nice and smooth. Your chrome might even pop a little bit more. For one, I don't know how y'all take cars to body shops with the wheels on it. I've always thought that was the strangest thing in the world. I wish I would take a car of mine to a body shop with gold Dayton's on it and expect it to still be nice when I pull it out. if y'all don't get y'all weight up and go get you some cheap wheels to put on there, some Steelies, 4 spare wheels, anything. I can't stand that. I don't care if you're balling or not. Please don't take your car to a body shop with your nice wheels and accessories on there. It's gonna get overspray. And I know y'all's cars don't keep up like that. So if y'all, not like that, but I know that a lot of people don't know what to do. Take you some steel wool, rub the chrome, the nice metal stuff. Don't do the plastic. I can, because this is patina. Do bumpers, metal, and it'll come off. Gold, do not do it on gold. Please don't do it. You'll wipe that shit right off.
I ain't doing what I'm doing. I gotta do what these niggas ain't doing. I gotta do what these niggas ain't doing. I got to do what these niggas ain't doing. That shit, do it. Feel me, bro?